Hello, so today's Thursday, so I'm already late on what I'm going to do, but the idea today is I'm going to explain how you can determine exercise intensity and also how you can use it to determine how hard you're working out during your workouts. So the idea here is that you're going to actually check your heart rate during exercise, and by doing this you're going to know exactly how hard you're working out. Now the easiest way to calculate your target heart rate or how you want to work out is to take 220 and subtract your age from it. This is going to give you what your estimated max heart rate is, which isn't that hard to calculate. Being that I'm 24 years old, I know that I can roughly get to 196 beats and still be okay, but that's probably where it's going to stop. Now that number is plus or minus 5 to 10, given whoever you are. There's individual differences, but that's roughly how you do it. The next thing you want to do is determine what intensity you want to work out at. Now if you're burning fat, the best way to do that is at 0.7 or 0.7 times whatever you get before. And don't worry, I'm going to show you the equation so you can do this at home, but that's how you're going to determine it. Now the high end of that would be, let's say you want to work out at roughly 70, so you could multiply by 0.8 and 0.6, and you'd want to stay between that range to burn as much fat as possible. Now I'm going to show you the equation for how I can do that at home easily and how you can as well. So this is what it's going to look like at first. So as you can see, I have the 220 minus my age times the intensity is equal to target heart rate. This means that we're actually going to have to do two separate equations in order to calculate it. Now I already said my age is 24, so that means my target heart rate is going to be 196, and I'm going to multiply that by 0.8 and by 0.7. So I got my 0.8 here, and so I'm going to write this down below. I have 196 times 0.8, and I'm going to have 196 times 0.6. Now these two numbers are the range from which I'm going to want to work out at. As you can see, you can do this at home just as easily. The next thing you want to do is calculate those out. Now as you can see, I had to pause it to do a little bit of math there, but I have the numbers now. I want to stay between 157 and 118, which isn't going to be that hard to do. The last thing we need to talk about is how you're actually going to gauge intensity and how you're going to actually know if you're in those range. The way you're going to do that is you're going to take your two fingers, your index and your middle, and you're going to place them right here against your carotid artery. Arteries pump blood that are full of oxygen, so that's the one you want to check. So feeling right here, I can count my pulse. What you want to do is you want to count your pulse, how many times it beats, for 6 seconds. The reason you do 6 is because 6 is an even multiple of 60, so you just add a 0 to whatever you get, and that's how many you got. So in this 6 seconds, let me count. So I'm just resting here sitting at my desk, and my heart rate was at 70, which is kind of high, but that's probably because I'm kind of nervous because I'm doing the first one of these where I explain a concept. So now that you can do this for yourself, you can check your intensity while you're working out, and you can also know how to calculate what intensity you should be working at. I hope this helps some of you, and I'm going to post a workout utilizing it shortly. Thank you.